Hello and welcome to another vlog. Now, I am turning over a new leaf and making more of an effort about my love life. Now, this is neither the time, the way the world's going, to go out on dates much, but what I have been delighted to trial is a new website to me called Ourtime. It's for the over 50s, which I'm well over, as you know. It's terribly safe. There's a brilliant app. You can do it online on your computer or iPad or on your phone or a bit of both, as I've discovered. So that's why I'm all dressed up today. I have to make an effort for the video calls. But this is my diary. It is a sponsored post, but you do know me well enough to know by now that I won't take on anything that doesn't resonate with me and isn't something I truly would join or would try. You know me by now. I'm very independent. I'm very happy living on my own. But meeting a man who has the same interests as me, to maybe go on holiday with. He doesn't have to live with me. I'd be happy to have one in London. It would be so cool. It would be the absolute icing on the cake. I'm sure you agree. So wait till the end to see what I thought of it all. But what I do know is it's so easy. I will carry on. So I hope you enjoy my diary with me, and I take you right from the beginning when you fill in the form online and then check the men's profiles. It's all too easy. Most importantly and more exciting for you, Ourtime are offering you a 30% discount. So have a look below for all the details. Right, on with the form filling. Okay, so the first thing to do, obviously, is to register. I am looking for a man and I am a woman, but I'm not going to do it in front of you. Let's go and see what happens once you've registered. There's my profile, and here are messages from 4 new people who want to chat. So I'll talk you through that in a while. And now I have all of these questions to answer. If I had an extra hour a day, probably have a really good siesta, as I'm sleeping so badly at the moment. My dream holiday is, the things I always carry with me are. So I've got a lot of work to do first before I can get into chatting. I've never done such a good questionnaire, and I have done online dating a long time ago. But this is really good for matching. Be interesting to see who they throw up now that I filled in the important stuff. I think the fact that Ourtime does very safe calls you can make via the laptop or calls you can make via the app is really good news. So I'll share that with you another time. So this is week 1, more next week. Well, this is a bit exciting. I can't show any detail, but I have my first phone call through, I'll do a close-up for you, through the Ourtime site. And I don't know if this is going to work. I obviously can't show you him. Hopefully, we'll have a little bit of a chat. And I'm actually I like a good voice. It's a terrible turn-off for me if somebody's got a really bad voice. I don't know if you know what I mean, if that's too judgmental. But probably is too judgmental. That's probably why I'm still on my own. A good sense of humour is essential. So I think you can tell pretty quickly whether you're going to get on with somebody or not, and whether it's worth taking another step to meet them for coffee or a meal or a walk or something. So I'd rather do it this way first. Saves an awful lot of time. You can do it at home. You don't have to dress up. I've made a bit of an effort. You don't have to dress up, go out, and of course it's much safer. So I'll record the first bit and see if it actually works. How exciting is this? I'm quite enjoying this, you know. Oh my goodness. Hello, Leon. This is hysterical. Did your screen come up? You're on your phone, aren't you?
I am, yes.
That's more intelligent. I'm on my... How did you do it on your phone?
I tried, and there was no answer. Then you came back to me, and it all worked. So.
I silenced my phone. I don't know why I went through my laptop, but my face came out enormous and completely freaked me out. Oh my God, it was awful. So well, that went very well. Poor man, he was really nervous too. It's nerve-wracking doing thank God we're used to Zoom and everything, but it is quite nerve-wracking doing a video and seeing somebody for the first time. And yeah, anyway, we had a really good chat. I don't think, oh, I'm going to sound like such a fussy bollocks, but I'm not sure he's my type. Just very straight for me. You know what I mean by straight, not into clothes and style and adventures. And this is really cool as well. Ourtime sends you an email every day with your daily selection. Oh, look, there's Jack sleeping on the bed. I can't show you details, but you just, right, let's try him because he's got no picture. See how easy it is? So you can read his profile. Very little there. Ooh, good star sign. You can go through all of them really quickly. So I think this is really cool. Well, I did my first call on the laptop and then I moved to the app. And this is how easy it is to make calls on both. That's the latest one I'm interested in. Waiting to hear back from him. But there's the phone symbol, there's the video symbol. That's it. How easy is that? And another thing about the app is a bit like that one that we can't mention. You can do a swipe left or a swipe right. Now, I really like that because if I'm sitting on a bus, I can just have a quick look through and see if there's anyone I fancy taking it further with. Interests are the most important for me, and sense of humour. So it's really easy. Ourtime is ready up there. And all you do is go left or right. Now, what the most important thing is that you get the description down here, how far they live away, what they're looking for, if you're lucky, a description. So that's it, folks. Hello again. Well, today I've been really looking forward to talking to the guy who sent me a couple of messages saying we've got far more in common than the two things that Ourtime has pointed out. And he's probably right because he's got a doggy as well and he lives fairly locally. So he's got somebody visiting at midday. I'm going out for lunch. It's a Sunday. So I'm going to call him on the app from the car. So you obviously won't see any of this because I'll probably be driving. But I'll report in afterwards if I get him. I'm trying to rush because it's now, oh dear, it's much later than I thought. I'll try and let you know. Last time I called him, they said he wasn't online, so I did try. And look at me. I think that he should see me as I really am. I haven't done my eyebrows. I've got no makeup on. In fact, I'm in my PJs. Well, it's just t-shirt and bottoms. So we'll see. Quiff looks good though, doesn't it? We'll see how that goes. I'll let you know. Right, usual problem. And I've actually put this on my profile. I have done, all women watching this will resonate. I have done so many meeting with singles through various groups in the past. And I almost without exception, all they do is talk about themselves. And I actually put on my profile, I'd like to meet a man, whether it's as a friend or what, but I'd like to meet someone who talks to women and it's a proper flowing conversation, doesn't talk at women. Maybe I need to make it clearer because this one, 22 minutes, he did not ask me one question apart from where do I live? That was the only question in 22 minutes. So that one's off the list. I didn't like the sound of his voice either. I'm really big, again, probably because of my broadcasting past, but all the men I've fallen in love with, without exception, have had beautiful voices. This one didn't. So, oh well, I tried. You know, we may walk our dogs together, but I doubt it somehow because it won't be a conversation, will it? I'm just popping in to say that, oh my God, after a disastrous start to my little life on Ourtime, my new hobby, you do need to spend time on it to get results. I found the perfect man on paper only, who lives in London, but we're having a phone call tonight, so I don't know whether it will be video, voice on the laptop, but because it's going to be dark, and obviously I can't film him, I'm just telling you now, and then I will report back and let you know if indeed we did talk and how it went and if we've got a date. How exciting. Hello. Well, we had a bit of a problem connecting via the app, but I'm thrilled to report I didn't know, what time is it? I think we've had nearly an hour's conversation. We got on so well. We did talk over each other a lot, basically because we've been mixing in the same circles and doing the same sort of things since the 60s. So, even more exciting than his profile. He looks nice. He's got a good voice. You remember me with the voices. We've got loads in common. Listen, even if there's no spark, oh, what a wonderful friend he would make. To have a London friend that intelligent, that knowledgeable. He was giving me recipes. Anyway, all in all, a really interesting, nice guy. I'm really excited. So I think we've got a date for lunch next Thursday, the week that I'm in London enjoying my birthday. Well, it's been a couple of weeks since London, so I'm reporting back. Sadly, with no good news. He basically ghosted me. Having had this amazing conversation on video call, having exchanged loads of messages about our shared love of pickled onions and weird chat like that on the Thursday, a week later, I still hadn't heard a word. And he did look at his diary while we were talking. He did say, yes, that day looks good for a meet-up, unless I'm going completely mad. I did mention it was my birthday, but not a word. Maybe he was deaf. Or maybe he's just plain flaky. So I didn't hear one word till the following Wednesday evening. I sent a brief message saying, are we still meeting tomorrow or not? Didn't hear another word till midday the following day, saying, only just got your message. Busy today. I think he said, sorry, busy today. Enjoy the sunshine. That was it. Not a, let's make another date. Nope. I think he was really rude and very flaky and very last minute. So don't want a last minute merchant. Onwards, upwards, on with the next. Sorry about the noisy wind, but as you can see, it's a really blowy, windy, wild day, but gorgeous in the sun. Well, Jack and I are on our way on another date. Now this one is a dog lover and he's driving all the way, well, it's not that far, but more than I would make an effort to do, from Chichester to the east side of Brighton. So on a Saturday, it could take him a while. Let's hope he doesn't stand me up like the other one. Anyway, we're going to meet at a cafe. Unfortunately, it's not dog friendly and it's a wee bit chilly, but lovely in the sun. So obviously I can't show him to you, but we'll see what happens when we get to the cafe. Just checking in after my cold, brisk walk along the beach with the man from Chichester. And we did stop for a cuppa, but it was freezing. However, really nice guy, but not on his profile. He didn't put this on his profile. He is deeply religious and is looking for a partner who is equally deeply religious, which I'm afraid isn't me. Very spiritual, but I don't follow a particular religion, whereas he does. Fine, good luck to him, but it really should be on his profile. So sadly, he lives too far away to do a regular dog walk. You know, I would carry on, if he lived in Brighton and Hove, I would carry on meeting him for a dog walk because he was very nice and very interesting and very intelligent, but not for a long-term, long-distance thing. So onwards, upwards. I think this is nearly my last one till I do a summary before I put this video to bed. However, what I do know is that I will continue because it's really interesting and there's so much to do. And the fact that I met one perfect on paper man means there are more like that. I hope you enjoyed watching my diary as much as I enjoyed doing it. Latest update is that I have actually made quite a few calls, or they've called me when I walk Jack in the evening. I quite enjoy doing that, or during the day, not necessarily video. You can tell an awful lot just by talking, can't you? So I think my first stage, I preferred a phone call, voice only, then a phone call with video, and then an actual meeting. It's safe. You don't have to give out your phone number. You don't have to give out any information about yourself. It's only first names basis. So no one can Google you. So I love the fact that you can do it all through their site, the phone calls and the video calls, and on your smartphone as well. So do let me know if you join in. Do let me know if it's one of your New Year's resolutions to actually get out more, meet more people, or meet the man of your dreams. You do know you have to kiss an awful lot of frogs before you meet your prince. So I'm giving it a while. I was told by one of the people at Ourtime, she met her fiance on the Ourtime site, and she said it took a year. So I'm going to give it a go, and of course I will let you know if I meet the perfect man on paper, and we do actually meet for a date. I will let you know in my regular vlog. Do let me know if it's inspired you for the new year. And don't forget, there's a 30% discount for you. All the details below. I'll see you soon. Thank you for watching.